Hello, everybody.
Hello.
It's November 3rd. We are officially living in our RV as of October 13th, 14th, one of those days. We took a trip down to Georgia, and on our way back, we stayed in South Carolina and North Carolina. Everything was great on the motorhome. We overnight a few times at Walmart, and that was nice. And there were other RVers out there, so it was nice and very clean and it's free. And we did campground and we visit a friend of ours, an old friend, an old neighbor from Las Vegas that live in North Carolina. Um, the traveling dialysis was a little headache. The staff was nice, but I didn't get to do like they say, not in everything perfect, but that's another story. So anyway, we're back in Richmond. We have a few more medical appointments that we have to take care of for myself, and one is going to be tomorrow, and we'll go from there, and we'll make a decision on what we're going to do the next step. And also, if not, then we're gonna head out. Likely going to be south, Georgia again, because we have few friends there in South Carolina and in Florida. And we might stay in North Carolina for a little bit too. We're not sure yet. And but that's the life is, we get to decide when we're gonna go and how long we're gonna go for. So um, it's different, but I really, I think we both really like it a lot right now.
Yeah, especially the people at this campground. We met, I think, four different families where people are practically living in their RV. One is actually working here, and one is retired, which is your typical, what people typically think of. But then the others, it was a husband and wife who, about our age, right? With a
Oh,
what?
I don't know. I hear a bell.
That's my phone.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, a lot of people are doing it, and it surprised me that how many people just tire of all the. I mean, there's some motor coaches that are shoot. I want to say 500-600 grand, you know, and
mm-hmm.
there's just a lot of people, all walks of life, doing it, and so it makes us feel good because every time we ask somebody to tell us their story, and it's some or all are so similar to us.
Mm-hmm. One
So
had a 5 bedroom house, and
mm-hmm.
their children were already grown, so they're like, why are we living in this house, having to clean it on the weekends or when we're off of work, and then they're working like 12, 14 hours a day, so, you know, and they want to travel, so they figure why not just live in our RV.
Yeah,
So,
and my favorite about our RV is, matter of fact, where we're sitting right now is our bedroom. And
yes.
since day one, um, it's been so comfortable, and it's like, God, our alarm go off, and I don't even want to get out of bed, and I love it because she doesn't have to get up early to get all this ready for work, all that stuff anymore, and
Mm-hmm.
you can see that little stress relief is gone, except for me putting it on for her now. So
The
I got,
stress is gone, not the stress relief is gone.
yeah, the stress is gone. So I saw it. My English is like the fourth
Yeah, I
language.
know, but
Anyway,
other people don't know how to understand your
we all
English.
went to North.
No, some people we just met,
Oh
or
yeah,
they just met you the last few years.
but this is
So,
everybody from North would understand me.
I guess. So all our pets, our 3 pets, like to sleep in our bedroom too, on the floor. Well, except for the cat likes to sleep on the bed, snuggle up with us. So it's nice and warm because now it's starting to get cold. Well, the temperature's gone up and down. So right now it's like 70 degrees at night.
And I got our school colors on.
Yep, matches matches the coach.
And
And
I just, like I said, it's I we still gonna hit a few hiccups and everything as we venture into this journey.
yeah, we had a
But
hiccup with the mirror.
yeah, the mirror came off when we were in a shaky road on the highway in South Carolina. So
Oh, it was? I
yeah.
don't remember where it
But
was.
anyway, but the point is like if it's fun. Downsizing now is
Oh, and then they
so
have free
worth it.
stuff here. We didn't even realize.
Yeah, this campground got so
Yeah,
much free
free food.
breakfast,
We got
ice
waffle
cream,
breakfast almost every day,
drinks.
which we don't eat every day, but they offer it every
Yeah,
day.
free books, DVDs.
They have a library,
Like wow, it's like so
public computer where you can access the internet and
yeah.
print things and scan and
So,
copy if you need to for
yeah.
free. Which
So
I'm
I would
surprised.
recommend to stay here if anybody ever ventured this area. It's a nice campground. So, but
well,
like
it's actually an RV resort is what they
yeah.
call it. So I guess
Yeah, there's a
when you have
pool.
amenities and they call it a resort.
Yeah, gym, pool, everything. So.
Yeah, the fitness center.
And it's not too pricey. That's what I like.
And it's close to shopping. So you're like what, a mile or two
Yeah,
from
it's not
major
even
shopping.
that far. So, but I feel like we're in the forest, but it's nice.
Well,
I say
we're like a
this-
mile from the freeway.
Yeah. we're still clearing up a few appointments, and then we should be out of here. And
Well, we'll see. Yeah, that'll be in our next update because we don't really know when we'll be heading out. We hope it's before the end of November.
yeah.
So
But we already got everything into the RV. Of course, the house is done.
Yeah, but a lot of reorganizing.
Yeah, we're still organizing just to get to know where everything's at. We have masking tape on places just to, remind us where our t-shirts and pants are. So
Yeah.
anyway, I'm not wearing any pants right now. So
You're wearing shorts. Anyway, and we learned some things that we can do to like improve our RV in terms of like making things easier, like the sewer hose, how to make it where it flows easier. So
always still work in progress, but like I say again, it's fun. It's worth it, worth downsizing, and we just can't wait to venture out. But before we end it, I just last couple weeks and yesterday, we have another friend from our high school that passed away, and these gentlemen are young, they're in their 40s and just gone too soon. And I just hope that all of us, especially from north, if we can keep them and their family in our hearts and in your prayers for them, and also that ask them to watch over all of us. And
well, not everybody is on Facebook, so some people don't know what you're talking about.
But they're from our high school, and because our high school.
So sorry if you're not from our high school because you have no idea what we're talking about.
And if you're not from our high school, is our group is, we're like a family. We're not just friends. We're a big family, and I love my friends. So they keep me going. I know it's not the dialysis, it's not the medication, it's my friends, and of course my sexy. But it's I always tell people, I was scared, I was nervous with all this death happening, fallen Saxons or high school friends, and I just pray that we can be together for a long time. And I have to take care of her because certain people love somebody. I just love being around her. I love being with her. And
So you got to take care of yourself so you can take care of
Hmm.
me.
And I got a lot of advices, of course on Facebook, and one of them saying to not get too involved, like putting my shoes into their shoes, situation like that. But it's just hard because I have such a big heart for my friends, and I feel for them and stuff like that. I just, maybe I'm selfish or anything, but I just want people to live happy and live a long time, I guess, and not to go until, I don't know, later. I am selfish. I don't know.
Well, death is never convenient. So even, if somebody's like
Yeah.
80 years old, you still, gonna miss them. So,
Yeah. But so just keep all of our family and friends in your heart and prayers, and I believe in prayers. So it's um it's powerful.
yeah, I
Anyway,
believe God has answered ours because we've met a lot of nice people along the way. And
yeah, and we've been safe,
so
and we've
far,
been,
yeah, He's kept us safe from harm. Um,
well, we did reload on animals, so
well, yeah, we have to be proactive and, aware. So,
yeah,
so,
she shoot really good with her eyes closed.
but so far we've encountered very friendly people at the campgrounds we've gone to. Um, so, but we are, keeping an eye out, like especially when we overnight at like Walmart and stuff, because there's security, but anything could happen in a big parking lot
Yeah,
like
we don't
that.
we don't get involved. If it's something, we just drive off. That's one of the RV tips that we've learned. One thing I like about ours is we don't have to unpack or anything. If something happened, we just drive away.
Yeah,
So
that's the beauty.
actually, beat them up first, take their kidneys, then drive away. So anyway, until next time, we hope you have a great weekend, and we'll keep you updated. And hopefully, the next one is going to be at another campground that we liked. If not, then we head out. So until then, have a great week.
And remember to subscribe so you know when we post
Yeah.
another
Subscribe to
video
YouTube.
automatically. So,
Exactly.
and
Do it.
add a comment. We like talking to people on the phone, but it's kind of neat if people add comments or questions on the YouTube site, so that way we can all kind of like talk together. So,
Yep.
okay. So,
Take care.
see you soon.
Bye.